I don't know anymore! Oh my god, you guys are messing with my mind!
Hi guys!
Hi!
Hi. Ramen is great.
I love gyozas. Gyozas
Right?
are nice.
Right?
Sashimi!
I don't really like
Oh, I like-
Japanese curry.
I like it, but
Their curry is not as spicy, it's a little bit sweet. And the consistency with the Japanese kind of rice is amazing.
I will admit that I don't eat a lot of frozen
Yeah.
Japanese food.
Gyoza. I tried making it my own. I feel it become...
You only have one job that is to pan fry it. They do the rest for you
I ruined the whole party.
Never want to be in a party with you.
It's curry rice for sure.
Oh really? Yeah.
Curry rice.
There's frozen curry rice.
So welcome to another episode of Fresh vs Frozen Japanese cuisine.
Yes.
Japanese edition!
I think I can do that because I always eat like frozen.
I know this one.
These don't look too bad.
I'm gonna say this looks actually quite fresh.
To me, right, fried gyoza is a giveaway. So I would think that it is not frozen. Because frozen, then you have to pan fry it. But for this, it's like, it's such a consistent
Yeah.
brown all over.
No, it's nice.
It is good.
And there's a bit of sour, you know, because like you know you eat gyoza with the vinegar, right?
Yep.
It's like they put in the vinegar for you, yeah.
It's a little bit salty, like the filling and like the meat. It doesn't taste like real minced meat. It tastes more like meat and fish paste.
The exterior is still quite crunchy, but inside, right, it's just soft enough.
I would eat this again.
I think I know where is it from.
Yeah.
This looks significantly smaller.
But it looks thin the skin. Like creamy.
I think it's quite crunchy.
It tastes like a healthier version of the one that we previously had.
The meat give it away that it's frozen.
Really? I think otherwise, I feel like this meat tastes a lot more tender and it's not that salty. Frozen food are usually like very salty and unhealthy.
It's quite different, you know, because this one inside got like the chives.
I'm guessing this is frozen.
Yes.
Yes! Yes! Oh, this looks decent I'm just gonna make a prelim guess that this is
prelim.
probably the fresh one. Because look at this egg. It's
Legit,
like
the egg
jelly and it's glistening.
Okay, let's try the egg.
For the food.
Okay, let's eat the egg first. If this is frozen, I'll buy it every day.
I think one of the telltale signs of something being frozen is the meat. Because when you freeze meat, right, the fibers... Hold up. Because if you freeze meat, then the fibers break down.
chef.
So frozen meats are generally a little bit more powdery.
Ooh, I love the rice. It's so fat and plump.
Very salty.
It still has like that teriyaki flavor.
It's a bit tough.
After tasting the chicken, I wouldn't be surprised if this was frozen.
I'm like convinced that this is the fresh one already.
Really,
you know?
meh?
I don't think for teriyaki chicken, a frozen food package would include a hanjuku egg.
I think maybe.
Hold up.
Oh, wait.
Talk about frozen food got all the components. Tell me about these, Jess.
Well, this does not look appetizing. That one looks so much better.
First of all, there's a lot less smell in this one.
And I told you there's no sauce.
I feel bad what I feel. Frozen food.
The texture is very similar, but there's less taste.
But it is a lot less saltier though, compared to the other one.
The rice very weird.
The rice, it is not the Japanese rice. This is not a normal broccoli.
Oh, the texture is so weird.
Not
Why
real.
so crunchy one? The carrot. What happened?
What happened? They went to Antarctica and came back.
This one frozen, confirm.
I told you already.
Confirm. Hey!
Oh, this episode is damn easy
Meanwhile.
What? Wait! This is so tough!
Oh, ramen.
Ooh. It's literally just noodles and
Yeah.
soup to compare.
It's a miso soup base, right?
I don't think it tastes like the normal ramen because the noodles is slightly on the thicker side.
I'm actually okay with the texture. It's just the taste. The taste is like a bit weird. It feels like this is like a Chinese bowl of noodle instead of like a ramen. But
For some reason.
Oh!
What?
The soup is
You
so
just
salty.
drink.
It's weird. There's the alkaline taste is too strong. I cannot.
I don't mind the soup. I'll add a bit more water lah if this is the frozen one.
gimme.
Oh god, I'm so confused.
It's quite springy. Like, you know, these noodles got a.
If it is trying to pass off as a miso soup, it looks so much more legit as compared to the other one.
It smells a bit like, you know, ikan bilis, that
Yeah.
kind. Like the dried salted fish.
Doesn't taste like any ramen eh.
It actually still has like a little bit of that alkaline flavor though in these noodles for me.
But definitely less.
I would say the texture is a lot better.
Yeah, there's a lot more bite in this.
It has such a strong...
Artificial taste.
Yes.
I truly prefer this one.
I have a feeling that this is probably the best one.
This one.
Can we double check? I do not want another Tau Hui episode. Yes! Yes! Oh my god.
Joy is 51.
Wait, what?
It's a lie.
Aiya, then eat the frozen one, swa.
Bit sticky, this curry.
It's like a glutinous rice like bacang.
I mean, you got your chicken, you got a bit of onion, carrot, potato. They're all there. It just doesn't look very good.
Is once again the really plump Japanese rice.
Frozen. Yeah, it's frozen. Oh, chicken is damn tough.
The chicken got some weird taste there. It's not from the curry.
It's like they cook a bit too long. Or they freeze a bit too long.
Yeah.
Carrot inside got air one.
This potato tastes a bit like not cooked because it's not fluffy, right? It's
That's
not starchy
it.
at all.
It tastes like Japanese curry. Just like a very average
Yeah.
Japanese curry.
I would say the best part about this dish is actually probably the sauce.
Frozen food for sure.
I think it's frozen for sure.
This one doesn't smell as good though.
It doesn't look like it has a lot of other ingredients.
Yeah, no carrot, no potato.
Yeah, which is kind of disappointing.
The chicken is good.
There's some real good non-frozen chicken there.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah.
But the meat itself, I would say there's actually quite plenty. Even though there's a lot of that breading, but
Yeah.
inside they still have a decent proportion of meat.
I prefer this rice because like the mouthfeel is better as compared to the previous one.
This is definitely fresh. Fresh.
Fresh.
Truly not as good.
I would say before I walked in here, my expectation for frozen food was already not super high. In some ways, we were proven right.
Yeah.
Yeah, which actually is a bit sad lah, but a bit expected also.
I think these frozen foods, right, they're not good enough for me to want to buy it when I'm really craving it.
Yeah, I think it changed my impression of frozen food. I thought that the ingredients used in a frozen food is all very tough, very dry. But then that's not the case for ramen and also the gyoza.
No, I feel like frozen food for other cuisines are so much nicer.
No!
I think we both prefer taste over convenience.
Yeah.
Yes, ice cream. That's about it. Just buy the ice cream. Nothing else.
Okay, if I were to get right, I'll get everything except for the curry chicken rice.
Of all the frozen dishes we've eaten today, right, none of them are good enough. If you want Japanese food, just go to a Japanese restaurant. Alright, thanks for watching this episode of Taste Testers. For more, check out over there.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next Thursday.
Bye!